Okay, so now I have a question, and this comes up a lot in our conversations because I'm really insistent that everybody that goes through our cleaning training programs read safety data sheets and that they learn how chemicals work. And so they ask me about questions like safer choice. How do I know it's as effective as like another product on the market that I saw on an infomercial that supposedly cleans everything with just one swipe?
Mhm, mhm. Yeah, well, I will say that our that Safer Choice certified products are also they're tested not only for chemical safety aspects, but also for effectiveness, that they actually work. And so I think that should help making people feel comfortable with it. But I will say that there are a variety of products. You can try one product, one dishwashing fluid, and if you don't like it as much, there you have a variety of other options there as well. But they do all meet an effectiveness standard. I don't know if that'll draw everyone away from what they see on an infomercial, but like hopefully that would help.
I'm not knocking the infomercials. I'm knocking the idea that with one sweep, one
Right.
chemical with fancy packaging can
Yeah.
solve the problem when there are equally as good products that are on the safer choice list. And one of the things I'm so excited about is safer choice is not just cleaning products. Can you tell us a little bit about the variety of products and kind of the scope that it covers?
Yeah, the line is focused mostly on cleaning products, but we do cover other kind of specialized areas as well, including road salt. But one thing that I'm particularly interested in is really exploring, I've been in this position for about a year and a half and really tasked with how can we grow the program? How can we improve how we're communicating about the program, which about the label, which is, happy to be here and reach different audiences. But then where else can we go as far as what other product categories can we cover? And one that I'm interested in is personal care products. And so things like lotions and shampoos and conditioners and deodorants and things like that. And so that's one place where I would really like to see us grow. And I'm trying to push for that a little bit. So we'll see how it goes.
We don't stop to realize, for the most part, that we are a participant in all of the chemicals that are in our lives, whether they're cleaning supplies, whether they are body lotions, shampoos, soaps, deodorants, whether it's stuff that we wash our clothes with or the fabrics that we clean our carpets with or any of those things. It's chemical on top of chemical on top of chemical, and our bodies are like fighting to try to deal with all of it. And I know that for me personally, as a house cleaner, being inside people's homes, there are times that I would feel fantastic and I go inside someone's house and I'm like, that house makes me sick. And I would go home and like my eyes would just be bloodshot, my nose is stuffy. And unconsciously, I'm like, I don't want to go back to that house. That house makes me sick. And there are just things inside the house and it's just chemical sensitivities and what have you that every time I go, I come back just feeling bad and not being able to breathe and like all the sinus stuff in my head.
Mhm, mhm. Yeah, I mean, it all adds up, everything that we're exposed to. I would imagine in your position going into so many different houses, you can see the variety of that as well. So, yeah, so at Safer Choice, we're looking at to see where else it makes sense for us to grow. But right now, and we're very squarely in the cleaning products realm. And so I think that's where you're going to see our label. Show you again, our label.
Nice.
Most. I also have some up here behind me.
There it is up there, all the way up there.
Yeah.
So my question is this, if I'm new to the Safer Choice and I've never bought any Safer Choice products and I was going to commit to do this today, give it a try, what would that look like for a consumer that's never purchased any Safer Choice products? Where would they go to look? How would they find out
Mhm.
about it?
So if you're new to this, I would suggest first doing an inventory of what you already have. And like I said, you might already have a few Safer Choice certified products in your house, in your inventory already. Angela, I looked up a few of yours that you had held up in your previous videos, and you definitely already have some. So I'd say start there and then look for, you can either decide to go all in right away and replace everything that you can with Safer Choice, or just as you run out of a particular product, decide to replace that with a Safer Choice certified product. And so when you're at the store, wherever you shop, looking for the Safer Choice label. And I will say that we really worked with our partners, some of the manufacturers, the to expand where we're seeing these products. So working with the manufacturers on formulations that they can make available at dollar stores. We do see a lot of, price competitive products already, but working on that even more so that we can really get products into the hands of people who need them, who use them, especially people who are cleaning every day and exposed
Mhm.
to these chemicals. We really see that as incredibly important and something that we're putting a lot of our energy into.